wedi cyrraedd gwobr ola'r noson, gwobr arbennig y prif weinidog. Now then to our final award of the evening, personally chosen each year by the First Minister himself.
Yes, the First Minister's Special Award goes to an individual or a group of people who have achieved or done something exceptional. So, to tell us more and to announce this year's winner, I'm going to hand you back now to the First Minister.
Well, Ruth, it's a great privilege to make this nomination for the First Minister's Special Award in the St David ceremony. My nomination is a genuine polymath, a man for all seasons, a leader in his own profession as a consultant orthopaedic surgeon in the Welsh NHS, an internationalist, the honorary consul here in Wales for Poland, representing the many Polish citizens who have made their homes here in Wales. A man of the arts and culture and community as leader of the India Centre here in Cardiff. An innovator, a man who helped to set up a remarkable project in which hundreds of young Asian and Indian clinicians come to Wales to spend 2 years in our NHS, learn new skills and then go back to India and carry on in their careers. And in this extraordinary year in particular, a man who alerted the Welsh Government very early on in the pandemic to the disproportionate impact on Black, Asian and minority communities of coronavirus. But someone who didn't simply bring the problem to the Welsh Government but brought a solution as well, who devised a simple self-assessment tool, something that an individual worker could complete in just a few minutes and would show just how much risk they were at as frontline workers in our health and social care system. Since then, that tool has been adopted not simply in the Welsh NHS and in other services in Wales, but far beyond. Thousands and thousands of people have benefited from it during this extraordinary year. So a man for all seasons, but a man for this season in particular. This year's First Minister's Special Award goes to Professor Dr. Keshav Singhal. And we're now going to hear a bit more about him.
When the pandemic started, we were worried that certain sections of our population were very vulnerable. The intention was to create a risk assessment tool for the NHS employees. It is self-administered. It takes literally less than 5 minutes to complete. It straight away tells you your risk levels, and it tells you what steps you should take to safeguard your health.
Other services have looked at this risk assessment tool to try to understand how do you go from a general understanding there's risk to then take it forward to think about how you protect staff. You've got real expertise behind the tool.
It's helped over 40,000 health and social care workers in Wales and further afield address their risk from coronavirus. It's protected so many people from harm.
I wanted this to be available to the general public, and for that I created an app which basically is exactly the same as the risk tool we have. I think it's given the employees a huge amount of confidence to keep on working during the second wave. And I think the fact that we have managed to sustain the NHS, that's a testament to the efficacy of this tool.
Keshav and the team deserve our huge thanks and praise for the work that they've done.
And we are delighted to say we are joined now by Professor Keshav Singhal, and the First Minister is still here too. Professor Singhal, llongyfarchiadau mawr. I know in the past you have been awarded an MBE, but there's only one First Minister award. How do you feel?
I feel absolutely delighted
humbled, honored. Words fail to come to my mind to express what I'm feeling at the moment. It's a very, very emotional moment. As you say, there's only one First Minister Special Award, and for the First Minister to read out some words for me, I think it's really very, very and as I said, I just can't express my feelings at the moment.
And what drives you?
I think it's the kindness, it's the warmth of everybody around me, it's the ability to work together as a team, and the energy that we provide to each another, and that together we are able to do something for our communities and for our people. I think that's a huge driver for me.
A huge congratulations on all your incredible work, and thank you.
Well, First Minister,
Really kind.
sorry to interrupt you there. First Minister, a question to you. This is your personal award, chosen by yourself, not by a panel, but something that's very individual to you. Why this particular winner? Why the Professor?
Well, it's been an extraordinary year, a year of many, many deep sorrows, but a year of extraordinary strength as well. And I was trying to think of somebody who summed all that up, who'd been there at the front line of this pandemic, but who didn't simply know how difficult it was, but went on to create solutions that made such a difference in the lives of so many people who we rely on at the front line of our health and social care system. And I could think of nobody better, both because of everything he has done this year, but for that great depth of contribution that Professor Singhal has made to the Welsh NHS, to the Welsh community. He's an outstanding Welsh citizen, and I could think of nobody better to represent the extraordinary experience we've had and the strength that we managed to summon together to get through it.
Professor Singhal, thank you so very much for joining us, and our heartfelt congratulations to you. What a wonderful job. And our congratulations and our thanks also, First Minister, for a wonderful evening. And I think it just goes to show how important this evening is to the First Minister against the backdrop of everything going on. He's a very busy man. But it has, as I said, been an amazing evening. A wonderful way to have celebrated the achievements of some of the very finest people here in Wales during what, as we've been saying, has been a very difficult year. And they are all Wales's heroes, Aleri.
Indeed. Congratulations to the winners and all our finalists. And thank you, of course, for being a splendid virtual audience this evening. Yay!